Question 11, it says a piece of wire of length 100 centimeters is cut into two pieces. One piece is bent to make a square of sides x. So what you will do is you will first make a square and the sides are x. How much is remaining? How much is remaining? Beta, you will say 100 minus 4x is remaining, right? The total length was 100. Out of that, I made a square of side x. So the remaining is 100 minus 4x. The other is bent to make a circle. So can I say that the circumference of this circle is what? Right? The circumference or the total length of this circle will have a length of 100 minus 4x. Right? Okay, if this is a circumference, can I find the radius in terms of x? Yes, you will say, sir, circumference is equals to 2 pi r and circumference is 100 minus 4x, which means the radius will be bus in fraction form 100 minus 4x upon 2 pi. Once I have this radius, it is saying the total area enclosed by the two shapes is A. So that A is equal to this. So the total area of the square will be x square plus the area of this circle will be pi into r square. Now r is 100 minus 4x upon 2 pi whole square. Okay. Now let's see if we can simplify it. So this will become x square plus, assuming मैंने कोई गलती नहीं करी है. So yeah, I don't think there's any mistake so far, right? So let's expand it. अच्छा, so when I expand it, this will become 100 into 100 क्या हो जाएगा? 10,000 minus 800, 800 ना? 800x plus 16x square upon 4 pi square, right? Okay, 4 pi square, not r square, 4 pi square. Okay, so this square and this pi will cancel. Okay, and let's divide all of these numbers by 4. So 10,000 divided by 4 is 2,500 minus 200x plus 4, no? 4, this 4x square and upon pi, right? Pi is remaining. I have divided all of these terms by 4. So pi remains. Now when I take the LCM, this will multiply by pi. So this will become pi x square plus 2,500 minus 200x plus 4x square upon pi. देखो ऊपर पाई था, नीचे पाई स्क्वायर था ना. Come on, man. Come on. So is this the expression we have? Yes, this is the expression we have. The only thing is they have taken x square common, and when I take x square common, that will make it pi plus 4 or 4 plus pi, whatever you want to call it. Now this is very important, beta, that you should be able to prove this, because once you have proved this, now the next part is a piece of cake. बताता हूँ क्यों. देखो, the only trouble you people will have will be proving, because you will have to know the volume and surface area of a cylinder, of a cone. Sometimes it is given over here, but kabhi there have been hemisphere, cone, open cylinder, all those different kind of shapes. You'll have to know the volume and surface area. And for AS level, if you have ever read the syllabus, you will see written O level is a prerequisite, which means that you are supposed to know everything you did in your A levels. Okay. Anyways, so that was express R in terms of X. We did this, and then show that area is this, right? Plus 2,500 minus 200. Don't we have to multiply by 2 with pi? Multiply by 2 with pi, why? Where? X square. No, better look, this is x square upon 1, right? Because this is the area of square. And in the denominator, once I divide by 4, only pi is remaining. So once I take the LCM, only pi will multiply by 1. So this will multiply by pi, right? That's why it became pi x square. Clear? Clear? Okay. Now, find the value of x for which a has a stationary value. Now, this is quite straightforward. Why? Because stationary value means you'll first find dA by dx. Pi is a constant, right? So what you can do is to make your life easier, leave pi outside and write it like this. Pi x square, so pi x square plus 4x square plus 2500 minus 200x. Now, when I differentiate pi x square, what will it become? 2 pi x plus 8x, 2500 will become 0, and this will become minus 200, right? And now, because it's a stationary value, I will write it equals to 0. So when I write it equals to 0 and pi multiplies, pi will disappear. So I will only have this remaining. And now I can easily find the value of x because I will take 200 on the other side, take x common. I will get 2 pi plus 8. And finally, x will be, right? Once you have the x value, you put it back into this a value and you will get the stationary value of a. That's it. Yeah, now there are two ways that they ask you the question. First, they'll ask you to find the value of x, for which a has a stationary value. They didn't ask for the a value of find me cut. Kabhi it says, sometimes it says, find the value of a for which it has a stationary value, say, or which it has a minimum or a maximum point. And then in the next part, it says determine the nature. To determine the nature, what did we learn? We will differentiate it one more time. So differentiating it one more time, 2 pi x, when I differentiate it, it will become what? 2 pi only? Why I have put integration sign over here? So 2 pi plus 8. Bus. Okay, so if it is 2 pi plus 8, it is positive, right? It is greater than 0, so it will have a minimum or maximum point. Minimum, yes. Greater than 0, so minimum. Mohammed clear? Subhan clear? Amna, Uruj. Uruj clear? Sama and Umar, both of you are clear now? Okay, we have the x value. If they ask for the a value, you will just put that x value back in. Okay. This will be a 8 to 10 mark question in your exam. Now, what I want is from you people before we have, it is 5:22. By 5:40, I will want you people would have done 2 or 3 questions, and I will want at least question 13 and 14 to be done. Let's see. Okay. Volume of prism is given by what? It is given by base area multiplied by height. Acha, this is a very important wording over here. Open water tank. When I try to find the surface area of this shape, I will multiply 2 by the area of triangle, right? 2 triangles, and there will be 2 rectangles as well. So area of rectangle, this is 5x into y, and that will also be 5x into y on the other side. So plus 5xy. So this will be the surface area formula, and the area of triangle, you figure it out on your own. Express y in terms of x. This is the surface area given, and you people should be able to figure it out. You have 7 to 8 minutes to at least do up till part B. Else I will do it then. Chalo. Comes very easy because this is an isosceles. This will go exactly to the midpoint, right? So if it goes to the midpoint, this is the height of the triangle, right? So can I say this will be 3x? If this is 3x and this is 5x, applying Pythagoras theorem, you will get 4x as the height. So the area of triangle will become half into 6x into 4x. Simple. In terms of x. Clear? I hope you know Pythagoras theorem. If it is 3, 5, the other side will be 4. 4, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah. Okay, so when it says the water container is made from this, it means this is the surface area, right? So the area of a triangle is half into 6x into 4x. You multiply this by 2. So 2 cancels, 24x square. The area of this rectangle we just learned, it was 5xy, 5xy. So can I say 10xy plus 24x square is equals to 500? Can I take y common? Okay, so 10xy will be is equals to 500 minus 24x square, and then y will be upon 10x. I can simplify, but I will do that later on. But let's do it right now. So can I say y will be is equals to 50 upon x minus 2.4x? Yes. I divide by 10x. So this is y. Now, once I have y, how do I find the volume of a prism? Base area multiplied by the height. So base area is what? Half into 6x into 4x. Area of triangle. And this height is y, right? So you will say, sir, my base, the volume of my prism will be base area, which is the area of this triangle, which is 12x square plus, uh, sorry, multiplied by the height, which is y, but in place of y, I will write 50 upon x minus 2.4x. Okay? Now, when I multiply 12 by 50, what will I get? 600. X and x will cancel, so I will have only x remaining, right? 12 into 2.4 is how much? 24, 12 for the 48, 28.8, है ना? So this will become minus 28.8 x cube. 144 upon 5 is also 28.8 if you put it in the calculator. तुक्का मारो, but I hope it's correct. But hence it was proven. Uruj, what were you asking? What is this? What was difficult about this question? Could have been done in 30 seconds. 20xy. Why 20xy है समा? लिखा था? नहीं, बताता हूँ. Yeah, so 5x. देखो बेटा, Miss Sama, one rectangle is 5x multiplied by y, right? So 5xy plus 5xy, that is 10xy. And beta, when we do volume of a prism, it is base area. So only area of one base, right? Not both the bases, obviously. Okay. Find the value of x for which v has a stationary value. I refuse to do these parts anymore. I refuse. And go to 14 after this. I will, I will not be giving any more information than this. The volume of a hemisphere is 2 upon 3 pi r cube, and the volume of cylinder is pi r square h. The surface area of this hemisphere will be 2 pi r square. The volume, the curved surface area of the cylinder is 2 pi r h, and this circle will have an area of pi r square. This is enough information for you to do parts A, B, and C. Bye. अभी देखते हैं. आओ देखते हैं. चलो. Okay, so the surface area is 320 pi, right? And the surface area is given by 2 pi r square plus 2 pi rh plus pi r square. And that is equals to 320 pi, right? Okay, so we can just get rid of the pi. Okay, and if you look at the volume, it is only in terms of r. Wow, everything is in terms of r. Okay. So can I say 2r square plus 2r square plus r square is equals to 320? So this is 5r square, right? R square is 320 upon 5 is how much? 64. What? H in terms of R तो हुआ ही नहीं है. R की वैल्यू ले आया मैं तो. How? अच्छा ये 2 पाई आर एच था, सॉरी, ओहो 2 पाई आर एच है ये, सॉरी माय बैड, दिस इज वेयर आई मेड द मिस्टेक. सो 2 pi r square plus pi r square is 3 pi r square plus 2 pi r h is equals to 320 pi. Now we can get rid of the pi. So this will become 3r square plus 2rh is equals to 320. And when I take h common, that will become 320 minus 3r squared divided by 2r. Right? So this is what h is. It is saying so that the volume. Now the volume I said we'll just add these two up. The volume of hemisphere and cylinder. So volume is 2 upon 3 pi r cube plus pi r square h. And in place of h, I will just write this. Done, finished. What happened? R and R gone. Plus 320 pi r minus 3 pi r cube upon 2. Do I have to take the LCM? 160 pi r आ रहा है, 160 आ जाएगा pi r, right? If I divide by 2, this will become 160 pi r minus 3 upon 2 pi r cube, and this is plus 2 upon 3 pi r cube. I think I can simplify these two as well, right? 2 upon 3 minus 3 upon 2 is how much? 4 minus 9 is 5. 5 upon 6 minus 5 upon 6. 5 upon 6 here? Yeah, 5 upon 6, that's it. 160 pi r minus 5 upon 6 pi r cube. 2 upon 3 minus 3 upon 2. If you put it in the calculator, you will get 5 upon minus 5 upon 6. So minus 5 upon 6 pi r cube. Done. Finished. Over. Beta, I had given you all the formula, everything, and what I did was I just put them down back again. Lovely. Clear? Both of you are online? Okay. Listen, beta, before I end the class, I will want to explain the next part, which is rate of change, and it is quite simple. इसलिए it will take me 5 minutes to explain. ठीक है? So I would want you to put the heading as rate of change. I'll quickly give you one example, and then that will be it. You'll be doing these questions in the next class. Look, when I talk about rate, I'll just give you a simple example. देखो, simple example will be, let's say this is a circular swimming pool. ठीक है? If I start pouring water, first of all, can I say कि when I pour the water, let's say मैंने center से start करा, पहले इतना पानी होगा, then as I keep on adding water, this circle will keep on increasing until it fills the whole circle. So can I say as the radius is increasing, the area of this circle will also increase, the area occupied by the water, है ना? Imagine करो आप लोग. With respect to time, obviously. So what we say is that if you have two variables, y in terms of x, right? If you have y in terms of x, or it could be anything, h in terms of t, whatever it is, the rate of change of y, which is dy by dt, this represents rate of change of y is equals to the derivative multiplied by dx by dt, which is the rate of change of x. Now, this formula is not given anywhere in the MF90 or anything, but what you can remember is, look, if the equation is not in terms of y or x, it can be in terms of a or r as well. For this, the formula will be dA by dt will be is equals to dA by dr multiplied by dr by dt. And how will you know my formula is not wrong? I will show it to you right now. Can I cancel dx and dx on this side? यहाँ पे dx and dx cancels. So what will I have? dy by dt. It means both of the sides are equal, right? So even when you write down the formula, you can check if it's right or wrong. In this case, I can cancel dr and dr, and both of the sides will become equal. So you will never have to ask me, sir, how do I put in the formula? Let's say by mistake, I wrote my equation like this. Let's say in the exam you get confused. आपने ये dy by dx into यहाँ पे dy by dt लिख दिया. Both of these sides are not becoming equal now, right? Because I cannot cancel anything. I cannot cancel dy with anything, and dy multiplying over here. So it means this formula is wrong. So you can always check if the formula is right or wrong. Okay? How do I use it? It is the easiest thing possible. Look, the point is moving along the curve in such a way that the x coordinate is increasing. You will say, sir, dx by dt is given to me as 0.015, right? Find the rate of change of y. I have to find dy by dt. The formula is what? Dy by dx. So can I find dy by dx for this? Yes. आपको के साथ 3 minus 6x square. What is the value of x? 2. So put your 2 over here. क्या हो जाएगा? 3 minus 6 into 2 square. 3 into 6, 24. Minus 21, right? Minus 21 multiply by dx by dt. End of question, beta. There is nothing to like even wonder. Like it's as simple as this. Dy by dt is dy by dx multiply by dx by dt. I had dx by dt. I found out dy by dx and then put in the x value. Multiply them together, you will get dy by dt. Achha, now what happens is it can come in three different ways. One, you will have to find dy by dt. You can also be asked to find dx by dt, and you can also be asked to find dy by dx as well. Okay? So there will be different ways you can be asked this question, but the method will remain the same every single time. We'll just have to write down the formula, plug in the values, end of the rate of change. It is the end of differentiation as well. There's nothing more in differentiation, but we'll spend 2 more classes or 3 more classes doing these questions along with past paper questions as well. Okay? And then we'll go on to integration. Thank you, beta. That's enough for today.